Well, even though schools were closed for Remembrance Day, a group of Comox Valley teachers were still trying to give a lesson. Upset about overcrowding in the classrooms as well as underfunding, teachers are going to the papers and targeting taxpayers to get their message across. CTV's Gord Kurbis reports.
They're almost buried under an avalanche of advertisements for municipal candidates. But Comox area teachers hope their series of messages still reach local taxpayers.
We want to make the public aware and keep the focus on the funding issues around public education, that there's been millions and millions of dollars taken out of public education that hasn't been put back in yet.
The series of advertisements began appearing today in Comox Valley newspapers. They convey teacher frustrations about how a lack of funding is translating into overcrowding. Teachers say 240 high school classes are exceeding the limit of only allowing 3 special needs students per class. One ad also raises concerns about the safety of shop and technology classrooms. Too many students, the ad says, is creating a safety problem.
We're concerned that the issues of funding are being lost in the other issues that the government is bringing forward around, particularly last week around the college, new legislation around the college of teachers, and then their BC education plan they're bringing out. And we're concerned that those are distractions from the main issue, which we see every day in classrooms, is how do we support these students and how do we help them to achieve their best.
The superintendent of School District 71 says she isn't surprised to see the advertisement surfacing before the public.
We are in a bargaining year, and I would expect that across the province, most districts will be seeing something very similar. It appears to me to be something that looks like a familiar BCTF template with local information embedded inside the ad.
Sherry Elwood says the figures appearing in the advertisements likely came from information she was obliged to provide to the Education Ministry in October.
The information is mathematically correct. What's missing is, of course, in the advertisement is some of the context. And there are some things that are missing around the supports that are provided in classrooms, those classrooms, some of them that are in the ads, and the understanding, hopefully, of everyone that when we have a number of students in a special needs class, it really does depend upon the special needs of those students and the nature of that class.
The Teachers Association says it has a good relationship with the local school district and that administrators are doing the best they can given their restrictions. The mood is different, though, towards the provincial government.
We believe that the government really doesn't have a firm plan. They're trying to throw these things out there and see what happens. It feels like they're trying to push a crisis forward, provoke more dramatic action from the teachers, and then maybe come up with an excuse for legislation.
The Teachers Association believes that negotiation rather than legislation is the answer to the current education crisis. Gord Kurbis, CTV News, Courtenay.